Hello world, KAL back again with another Minecraft Let's Play episode. Last episode, if you guys remember, we built our long minecart rail all the way back to alpha base so we could connect up our Infdev and our alpha base together through a railroad so I don't have to keep walking and I can have a nice little smooth ride on a minecart. Now, if you guys remember, I said we were going to split that into two phases. So phase one was just getting the bare minimum done, which was just getting down the track itself and not worrying about, decoration or putting the support beams or anything like that. Now, I did do some work off camera. As you can see, our little minecart station looks a little bit different. It's not completely done yet, but you can see I did some more on the inside. There's nothing back here yet, but I don't know what I'm going to put back there yet. And if we take a little short minecart ride, you can see we added some fences. We redid this a little bit so that it opens up here. And I was going to add some windows down here, but I think it actually looks better just being complete cobblestone. And we went ahead and organized our torch placement a little bit better so everything looks neat and organized. And then if we come out here, we actually started work on a prototype of how we want to do our columns. I don't want to make the columns too complicated. I want to make them simple, and we'll just spread them out, leading all the way back to our alpha base, of course. So for that, we're going to need to use up a lot more cobblestone. I think we have enough though, since we're not even close to running out of the cobblestone I have at Infdev, so we should have plenty. And we're also going to need a lot of wood, so we're going to need to chop down a bunch of trees because we need to put fences along the rails. That way we don't have to, that way if we get off the minecart at any point, obviously we can't fall off the track itself. And I want to set up some like chests along the track. That way there's some minecarts in there. That way, if for some reason I'm not at either of the bases, but I'm somewhere in between, I can just hop on real quick and be on my way. Okay, so we went ahead and mapped out where we want all the supports to be. You can kind of see some of them in the distance over there. It's really not that many, and I did kind of streamline the design. I had a creative world I had in version 1.10 or wherever, where I tested out on a super flat just to see how it would look, and I think it looks pretty good. All right, back for an update. We finished all the columns. That took a pretty good amount of time. And we started putting up some more fences, but we ran out of wood and sticks, so we got to head back to the Infdev base and get to chopping. Today is a special occasion, so we're going to allow ourselves to use my first diamond axe. We just got to remind myself to put it back when we're done so we don't lose it or misplace it. And diamond tools isn't something I've used a lot of. I mean, all that diamond I've collected, and I really didn't put a lot of it towards tools that I can actually use. Maybe we need to change that in the future. Okay, I got 6 stacks of wood. Hopefully that gives me enough fences. Fences these days are a bit expensive as the recipe only gives you 2, when I think nowadays it gives you 4 or 6, I think. Please pray for my fingers because there's no shift clicking yet. So I have to click everything manually to craft. Yay! Okay guys, so my mic wasn't working properly for this part, so I had to come back later and do a little bit of a voiceover. But basically, we completed placing all the fences down along the track, which means the minecart track is now completely 100% done. It took us quite a while to do. We still have a few bits and pieces we'll have to go back through, like finishing up the underwater area. But I figured I'd leave that for some off-screen camera work later on. But now we got to go focus on something else, another issue that's been plaguing us. So I gotta go collect a bunch of obsidian for a special project we're gonna do. It's something I've been procrastinating on for a long time, and we might as well just go ahead and get it done. So you can see I collected a bunch of obsidian and wool and stuff like that. And we're gonna build this project over out here near the tree farm and the wheat farm. So right in between those two. So we can build up the wool like this. We're gonna need to make it 12 blocks wide and 12 blocks tall. And then we also gathered a bunch of clay too, so we're gonna go ahead and place those down. And voila, there we go, guys. So one of the things I wanted to build to celebrate reaching 100 subscribers is a big face of my skin, just a nice little pixel art. And I put some little backings on the back of it with some wood just to make it look like it was like a billboard being held up and stuff. So I do quite enjoy the look of it, but we're still not done, because on top of that, we added this to celebrate reaching 100 subscribers. You guys have been amazing supporters. I appreciate all the comments and everybody that watches and everybody that subscribed, and I hope you guys continue to do so. I know I've been inactive for a long time, but I'm really going to try to maintain my activity, so you can expect videos to come out every 2 weeks. I think that's a good schedule. Last time I tried to do, weekly videos, but that kind of burnt me out, and I'm not too good at editing and all these other stuff yet to feel comfortable doing that. So for now, we're gonna stick with bi-weekly uploads. And please, guys, if you have any suggestions for builds, anything you guys want to see me do, or any glitches or tricks you guys know about these old versions, go ahead and comment it down below. I'll read through all of them. I'll reply to everybody. I really enjoy interacting with you guys. Like I said, I did have to do a voiceover for a large part of this episode, just because my mic wasn't working properly. So I hope everything comes out sounding good and looking good. This is going to be a shorter episode than usual, but next episode we're going to do a world tour. I figure at 25 episodes you might as well just do one and kind of see how things go. So I'll see you guys later.